Hey residents of Meepletown, today we are in Yokohama, and Yokohama used to be a sleeping fishing village, but now it's opened up its borders for some trading, and John and I are going to take advantage of that. We're going to come in and make a bunch of money and points.
In Yokohama? You need to say the name of the game?
I'm not there yet. In the two-player game of Yokohama Duel. Let's get the table and check it out. All right, this is the setup for Yokohama Duel, maybe, but if you're playing across from each other, the board will flip over, and you can sit across from each other and do it that way.
How did you not flinch whenever I screamed loudly and attacked your throat?
I have ice water in my veins, John.
I'm impressed. I'm not going to lie.
You should see me at a haunted house. I jump out of my pants because I'm
scared myself. I didn't know I was going to do that. You said duel, and I just got really fired up.
All right, now here is Yokohama Duel, but I will go ahead and make this caveat that we are playing with the deluxe Kickstarter version of this game. I don't know the difference, to be honest with you. There's metal coins in this. I'm guessing those are probably not in the other one. There's a metal first player marker. That might be it. I really have no clue, but it is what it is. I'll leave that for you to find out on your own.
Leave it to the expert, Dean.
Me doing my research. So on my turn, and I'll go first since I have the first player metal ship over here. Okay. On my turn, I'm going to play a power card from my hand onto one of these spaces out on the board. And they're going to give you different actions that we'll talk about as we go. But I will say they all can only hold one worker, except the laboratory can hold multiple ones where you're going to get technology, and then the port where you're going to be able to get extra order cards. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to gather resources, complete orders. We're trying to gain favor in the church, maybe, or like spend influence in the church, something like that, and gain technology cards, lots of different things. We'll explain all of it as we go. A lot of it's similar to Yokohama, but there's some pretty key differences that we'll show you. All right, so we each have, start off this, we each have a power 1, 2, 3, and 4 card, and we're going to be playing those out on the board, but you have to play them in order from lowest to highest. And we're going to go back and forth. And progressively, you're going to have to just take your, yep, there we go.
Hello.
There we go. I don't know what I was saying.
What are you saying?
So I'm going to play onto the laboratory.
You're going to have to take your,
I don't remember what I was going to say. I'm going to play the, it'll come to me maybe, my level 1 power card, obviously. And we each start off with some extra power. I have 1. John has 2 cards as the second player. And I'm going to play this with this to be able to gain a level 2 technology card. Now, I can...
You didn't give me an extra power card to start the game with.
Oh, you should have 2 of these.
2 of which ones?
2 of the level 1s, yeah.
All right.
And I'm going to play 2 power in there. I can also play 2 coins to bump up to a higher level. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take this postal system. There's some really good ones out there, honestly.
I know. I was checking that out.
But I have some plans for the postal system one. So I'm going to do this, which is going to be just 2, so I don't have to spend any of my coins. That's going to go here. And what the postal system does, it says that once per round during an area action, I can choose any power card to use. So I don't have to go in order. I can use my highest one if I want to. Once per round.
I had that last game. It was pretty nice.
That's why I took it this round. I thought you might be eyeing it. But there's some other really good ones out there. That's my turn.
Yeah. You replace that one?
No.
I didn't think so.
Yeah. This is actually the timer for the game. So there's 20 cards in this deck, and we'll play through 4 rounds, and there's 5 cards out there.
Okay. So, yeah, this is what's interesting about this game is I have to play my power 1 card. Now, Dean doesn't, but when I play that power 1 card... It's just that push your luck element. Because these spots, like if there's really one of these resources I super want in this game, I could play it right now and use my extra power card, but those don't come super easily. So do you want to do that? Right off the rip in the game, or and maybe you want T really bad, but a power 1 is not that super powerful.
You're right.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, Dean. This is interesting decisions. I think I am going to do what Dean just did, which I was trying not to a little bit, but I'm going to go ahead and play one of those, and I'm going to take...
It's your only option.
Yeah, for some reason I thought that was 2. I don't know why I thought that was 2.
Yeah, in case you can't see, this one costs 4.
I am going to
give
take
you
this.
2 points for each technology card. That's going to give you $2 for every technology card when you gain them.
Yep.
And that's going to be your turn.
Yep.
I will play my level 4. Yeah, that will be...
Money can be helpful in this game.
turn this to the side. I can't see if that can, yeah, that's showing on there. So I'm going to turn that to the side and play my level 4 card into the bank. And I'll get to explain some new rules. So in this, and there's an order. It shows you all on the board, which is really helpful. But this is, so first you take your area action step, play a level 4. That's going to give me 4 coins, 4 yen. I did that. Then the high power step, if you play 5 or more, you can take one of these high power bonuses. We'll explain that at some point, just not for me. And then you can build a shop or trading house, and I actually will do that. So in the other...
Because you did a power 4.
That's right, because in a 4 or a 5, you can build in that your shop or your trading house. Now, in Yokohama, you have to have these available. In this, you're just taking them directly from the board. And when you do that, you're revealing points on here. So shops are going to be worth 1 point, and trading houses are going to be worth 5. The difference is the trading house will give me... I probably should turn that like that so you can see it. Trading house will give me a coin anytime somebody takes that action.
Which is really nice to get early in the game.
That's right.
That was really sweet for you. Okay, I'm going to go to the silk mill because I wanted to go there earlier, but 1 does do nothing. So let me take my 1 silk. Silk is pretty precious. And you know what? I forgot that I already have those resources.
You all right?
Woo, that was stupid. Okay.
All right. There we go. I'm going to go over here and take some fish. You don't want me to do that? I'll take that back.
Really?
No. I'm going to take 2 fish, and that's my whole turn.
I wanted that so bad, and I was waiting to use my power 3, pushing my luck so I could get 3 maybe. I could have used this if I wanted to do that, and that's the challenge with this game.
It definitely is, yeah.
Yeah, that stinks for me. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get some tea then. Power 3, tea.
Yep. We got each other back because I actually needed tea more, which is why I held off. One of the things about this game is the push your luck. You know, if you really want something, you might want to take it even though you're not going to get as many because the other player is probably going to run through there and take
Exactly right.
So I think for that, I'm just going to, Copper, just like the other one, is more difficult to get. But I'm only going to get 1. I'm only going to get 1 for playing that level 3 card. Not super efficient, but it's all right.
I pushed my luck again because I had no choice, but I wanted to build a trading house here because copper is tough to come by, and I wanted to go ahead and get a coin every time someone went there. But now I can't do that. So I'm having some thoughts, actually, about going up to the church so that I could build a trading house here. Though Dean may never go to the church. I mean, that's a risky deal. Checking out some rules over there?
I just couldn't remember if these reset. It's been like a week and a half since we played this. So I want to make sure because we're getting ready to reset for the next round.
Yeah. This is really a tough call for me. I just really don't like any of this. Dean, this is not good.
Let's speed this thing up, John.
Okay, I am going to go all right, I'm going to go to the church. Which I have a power 4 action right now. So I've already got 4 points to, do this. Now I can give up, just like Yokohama, if you've played it, one of any of those. So I can go 5, which I need at least 5 to get that. That's going to give me 2 points and 2 coins. Also, whoever has the most church cards at the end of the game is going to score points. Get the and then whoever has the highest value over here is going to score points. So I'm actually going to... Oh, wait, I can't do that because of that. Should I just do that? I'm just going to go big or go home. I'm actually going to spend 4 more resources to do a power 7 or this and take this sucker because that's 4 points. I mean, that's quite a bit of points. And gain 3 more coins. But silk's hard to come by. I had to play a whole action just to get 1 silk. And I'm going to keep this. So where's the coins at? I also want to go ahead and get coins because I know that every time I come to the trading post, it helps Dean by him getting a coin. So it's kind of nice that he's not going to get that. I'm also going to go ahead and spend as Dean did. I think I'm going to go ahead and spend the 4 and stick a trading post there.
Now, if you are going by the way the game turns play out, so John would first do his high power step, taking the bonus, and then. So the reason why that could matter, if John didn't have enough money to build the trading post, he could take this card first, gain these 2 coins, and then that would help him for building the shop or the trading
But I don't
house,
get the high power step. Because I'm just trading in goods to get this, right? I didn't do it was still a power 4 action.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. I thought you had used I'm totally sorry about that. Yep. The high power would be from those extra power cards. Oh, that makes me very happy. I thought you were going to get some really good stuff there.
Yeah. I knew you were messing
I'm very
up
sad.
when you were talking, but I was like, I'll
for
just
you.
explain it in a second. Let me finish my turn.
There we go. All right, so you're done with your turn, right?
That's right.
All right, we're going to take all these back. If you had any power cards with your, any extra power cards with your cards, these are going to go back. These are one-time use. I don't know if I mentioned that. Here's your other one. Now, with the cards that we have, you can upgrade them.
That's exactly right.
Any one that you want, but you can only do one per turn.
I'm upgrading my weakest one because I hate having just a power 1.
I think I'm actually going to upgrade my highest one.
Yeah, I thought about. I mean, that's a good strategy.
The problem with that is
because you can already start getting these power 5 things here.
But, yeah, but the problem is I'm having to use all my money to do that.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm not very good at upgrading things, so I'm going to pass this over to John, and he'll be the first player in this next round. Then we're going to get rid of all these technology cards. They're going to go away. This technology stack is like the timer for the game. 4 rounds, 5 cards. There we go. I'm going to say it again.
You're like a robot. Technology stack. Is timer.
All right. Oh, there's 10 points if you want that.
So this is actually not bad. This is really good, and I'm probably going to take that right now. I don't know, though. I've got coin building engine. Whenever I complete an order, gain a coin, like I could really just go for some super... Yeah, I mean, Dean, he has the power 5 right now. He can play that and take that 10 points, which, I mean, that's... not bad.
It's not bad. It benefits you in a few ways, but it also limits you in other ways, you know? At the end of the game, you didn't say this, but there's a 6-point bonus for the church cards, and then the technology cards. And technology matters with the value of it. And so having a high value cards is beneficial in more than just getting a good card.
Hey, we get to do the station.
Yeah.
If you want it.
You can explain what that is if you want, or you just want to wait.
I'll just wait and see if someone gets it. So, you know, part of me likes this. Like, this isn't bad either. Like, if I wanted to spend all my money, like, I kind of like that because you could, especially with getting it early in the game, you know that you want to buy these cards at the end of the round. So if you could time it right, you're going to get a coin every single time at the beginning of each round. Yeah. But I think I would probably complete more orders than that would happen, maybe. But I've already the challenge is I already have a coin building engine, and I'm actually wishing that there was a point building engine in this game.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go ahead and do it, and I'm going to take this one right here. And that will also give me 2 more coins. So there we go.
Yeah, I've got some choices to make here. As always, you always have choices to make in this game. Imagine that. And I think what I'm going to do, I don't know if this is the best move to make, but I think it's going to help me in some ways. So I'm going to play my level 5 in the bank. Now, I know John probably doesn't need anything from the bank. He's got some money over there. He's probably going to be okay. But I'm doing that for a couple reasons. So I'm going to have a level 5. I had to use my postal system card, technology card to do that. This is going to give me a level 5. This is going to add level 6 to that. And so I'm getting 5 coins, but also I'm going to get a high power bonus, which is helpful because getting import tokens is something that I would like to do. These import tokens, so I'll take this one first. Let me just show you what this means. So I'm going to get 2 import tokens from that card. Flip that over. These at the end of the game will be worth 1 point. If I'm able to ship these, flip these over at customs, then they're going to be worth 3 points. Now, there was a technology card that made them worth an additional 2 points in the first round. So that stinks that they're not there, but still 3 points could be a lot if I can get those flipped over.
What's the point?
What's the point?
All right, I'm going to go ahead and use my extra power card so Dean doesn't mess me over again and I don't get the fish that I... You know what, though? No, I spent that last fish. Never mind. Okay. All right, that's it.
All right, now I at this point, just have a level 1 card. And I need lots of things. I could place it here to one time be able to swap things out. That could be helpful.
I'm going to go ahead and fulfill this order. Okay. That's part of my thing, right?
Yeah, free action to fulfill.
So I'm going to fulfill this, which is I've got 3 fish, 2 tea, and 1 copper. And what that's going to do is I will get 6 points at the end of the game, but also I'm going to get one of those sweet import tokens as well.
Yep. I don't know what to do with this level 1 card. It's not really going to benefit me that much.
That's why I wanted
a lot
to
of spots are
flip it,
taken. However,
I'm done with this
I think
garbage.
Getting more, I have 2 order tokens already, or 2 order cards.
I get a coin for completing the order, sorry.
There we go. And I've already got 2. I'm just going to take this one and keep it. Okay. I could complete this one too, but I'm going to hold off, actually, probably. Yeah. All right, I'm done.
Okay, so I am going to think I'm going to do that. Yeah. I think I'm going to... But then what will I do next round? That's the question. But then, if I don't do it this round, then Dean might do it. That's tough stuff, you know it?
It is. It is.
Like trying to decide. So if I do a power that... Don't have the money to build a trading house right now. Okay, so I think I am going to just do a power 3 over at the old copper mine, which only gets me 1 copper. That's what I need for an order anyways, but I will go ahead and spend the 1 coin also, since that was a power... Oh, that's a power 3, not a power 4. Ooh. No. Nope, I'm not doing that. So if you want to take the copper, go ahead. I'm going to go here instead. And I'm going to look at 3 cards and get 1.
And John can pay 2 coins to keep
both
2. Or an import token, which... Oh, you do have an import token. Okay.
I do.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and take my turn while you're looking through those and deciding, I think. I'm going to... Well, actually, no. I'm not, because it could impact your decision.
I'm going to pay 2
I don't want to give you any benefit.
Since I have a pretty big coin building engine, I'm going to use that to my advantage and not have to go there again soon, hopefully. Yeah, I'm going to take those. All right,
you're done?
Yep.
I'm going to go up to the tea plantation and take 2 teas, and I'm going to spend those to complete an order, I believe. So that's going to cost me a copper and 3 teas, and that's going to get... Whoa, I'm going to throw that across the board. I'm going to get an import token for that, and then at the end of the game, we'll get some points as well.
What's your hand limit on the order forms?
Do you know? I don't think there is one.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Sometimes I get a little confused between Yokohama and Yokohama Duel.
Is there a hand limit on Yokohama?
Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think there is.
I feel like there wasn't something. Okay. So
yeah,
now
there was in like the 7 games we played since
now I'm going to play this power 4 card because copper's hard to come by, y'all.
Yeah.
That's going to get me 2 copper, and then on top of that, I will spend my coin in order to put that out so that I can hopefully have more powerful actions later with that. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and do this so that I can get that. I'm going to go ahead and fulfill this one, which is a copper, a tea, and a silk, so that I can have some more points, gain back a coin that I just spent there so that I can use it whenever I'm at the end of this round, and finally grab another import.
That's right. All right, I'm going to... I should have built a trading house there. That's what I should have done. A shop here. I'm not sure why I didn't do that, but oh well.
Because I'm not going to go there as much.
My last action is going to be a challenge. You've got a money.
Going last is a challenge. A lot of this,
but there's still a lot of things that I can do.
Oh, you can do what? It just
my problem is. Oh, this is tough. This is probably going to come back and bite me, but I'm going to do this anyway. I'm going to take this silk. Now, what I should be doing probably is taking this 10 points for. Because getting a level 5 card for 10 points, and then also having a level 5 card that can give you a 6-point bonus, that's a huge card to get. But I also really need to be able to complete this order. And so I think I'm going to do that. I don't love it. I should take the 10 points, but I'm not going to. All right, so that's going to give me 2 silk. I'll complete this order, which is going to be a copper, 3 silk, and 2 fish. That's a lot of stuff.
I agree that you should have taken the 10 points.
Yep. Yeah, it's a lot. And I could have probably gone here with my level 5 card the next time and been able to do it. But I have some things in my mind that I want to do, and part of that involves having money. So, although I'm going to get money from this one anyway. All right, so 2 money. I'm going to get another import token. I'm realizing now that the errors of my play so far, the mistakes that I've made. But
you have a lot of money.
What are you going to do? I do have a lot of money.
You have money for days.
All right, that's going to end the round. So we'll get rid of these technology cards. We're halfway there. Whoa! We're halfway there.
Whoa! You're supposed to finish it. You ruin it all the time.
I do.
Like you constantly ruin things.
I'm a murderer of fun is what I am. So I'm going to take my cards back. So is John.
That is...
I'm not sure what you're doing looking around there.
Understatement.
You're not helping at all.
I'm trying to look at what these cards are as jacked up.
Now we can spend money to upgrade a card, and I will. I'm going to spend $2 to flip my level 3.
I'm spending all my
to
last
level
$3 to flip my level 4 to a level 5.
All right. Now what to do? What are we going to do here? It is back over to me as the first player. Give me that.
Come sail away.
That's pretty good. I like that. All right. I'm going to look at my order card to see what I can do here. Okay. I don't love this order card. Ugh. Yeah, this is a tough one too.
So what came out?
I think I'm going to spend my... I didn't look at the tech cards. Probably should look at that.
That would have
first.
been really nice a little bit earlier.
A point for each order gained.
Still not bad. And
no, you get these
shot
at the end. We didn't mention this. Yokohama works a little bit different, but this one, all scoring happens at the end. There's no in-game scoring. It's all end-game scoring. For each shot built is a 1, so that's a good one for. Well, you've only got one out there. Trading house is going to be 3.
So some point cards that I was hoping for some point cards to come out. I've absolutely done that now.
How much stuff you got over there? You could do
at the start of each round. Game that would have been good early in the game.
I had that one last game, I think it was.
It's too late now. You only get it one time.
This one you can spend a dollar one time to be able to add an extra power. I think what I'm going to do.
That's not bad.
Since I messed myself up for not getting points last time, I'm going to tap my card again. I'm going to play my level 4 card, and when I play my level 4 card, I'm going to get this for the trading houses. And then I'm going to immediately spend all of my money to put a trading house there. So then when that triggers, so that's bonus of 5 points plus a 3 points for this card.
Yeah, that's good. It's a
lot
of
then
points.
An additional coin every time John or I, either one of us takes that action.
So So the question is going to be for me is I like both of those. And I'm going to end up giving Dean a coin. There are no keys in this game. Oh, I guess I'm thinking about Paris. Remember Paris?
I do. The game? Paris City of Lights.
Everyone says remember Paris.
City of Lights, is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
All right, so here I'm just thinking, will I get more shops out or will I have more completed orders? Additionally, you have the extra piece to whoever has the highest point value. I've got 4, he has 6. If I take the 2, we're tied. If I take the 3, I have the lead. And I think that's what I would prefer to do. However, I can't do that because I have a power 2 card unless I want to spend one of my imports or unless I want to spend 2 coins that I don't have.
Mm-hmm. And I considered, for this card, waiting because of that, but I thought you could have spent your 2 imports and you might have. That would have been pretty tempting.
I would have
really
considered
good.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would have thought about it. Okay. So I just hate that he has that right there.
It's just $1.
I also know
that
the other interesting thing is whenever I build a technology, I gain them at $2. You know, but let me just look at these orders again here real quick. Yeah, that's just really going to be tough for me. These power 2 cards are garbage, Dean. Okay, I'm gonna just play this over here at the fishing house and grab a couple fishies.
You know what's tricky?
Yes, Dean.
In this game, some of the rules are different between Yokohama and Yokohama Duel. We just played Yokohama right before this, so we
I know it's
remember
confusing
what
here.
it was like. But yeah, it is. It's 1 yen from the bank. I just wanted to make sure that was the case. Okay. Okay.
I knew that.
Did you take your action? I know. I
did. I took some fishes.
I trust the rule book more.
I kind of didn't want to because I saw you had one over there, but who knows?
I don't know what I need here. It wouldn't hurt me to get some.
You trust the rule book more than me?
Some order cards.
I'm offended by that.
I just have a level 1. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to play my level 1 here. I probably should have upgraded that one first, but I kind of like having the 4 and 5. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Okay.
I think I'm going to just go ahead and play my power 2 and grab a couple of teas.
Of course you are.
That's what you wanted? Well, I also thought, honestly, I thought I just took the fish. If he goes here, then I'm going to take another resource.
Yeah. I don't have any...
Not only for my benefit, because I figured you needed one.
I don't have any shops built This is a tough one for me, I think. I would like to be able to gain... Honestly, I'd like to be able to get the ball, but I would have to wait, and I would be overspending for it. So I don't think that's really going to be worth it for me.
Don't drop the ball.
Don't drop the ball. Yeah, that's not going to be worth it for me. So I think what I'm going to do... I've got this Power 2 card. I want tea leaves. That's what I want.
Okay.
I can't get them.
Well, that's your bad.
I cannot get them.
That's your losses, my gain. Or
I can put it in the money. John doesn't have any money. I'm going to take some money.
Okay.
That's going to be
love your money,
3.
huh?
I do. I'm spending too many actions gaining money, I think, but oh well.
Do not be a lover of money, Dean.
That's going to give me 3 coins because of the trading house and an additional coin. I'm sorry, the trading house gives me an extra power, making that 3, and then the trading house gives me a coin.
Which that definitely changes what I was going to do because I was planning on, to be frank, using that here in a minute. But I will go over here and grab that ball that he didn't want, and you gain another coin for that. And I gained 2 coins for having that technology. And I now have 3 technology cards. And so now the 3 technology cards happen, I get a foreign agent, which I can use. Okay, so now that I have the foreign agent, like, part of me is like, I know Dean wants to go to customs. At some point, he needs to go to customs. There's only 1 round left.
Yeah.
So if I go ahead and play, like, the sad part, or the not exciting part is I may or may not have more imports in my hand. But if I wait till next round, then what if Dean takes the customs and then now I don't get to flip mine over? I'm going to do it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to force him to, like, really focus hard on making sure he gets those flipped next round. So that was part of my turn. That's it.
Yeah,
so,
and I'm kind of okay with that.
Yeah.
It messes me up for sure, but I'm a little more okay with it because I also wanted to be able to gain a technology card that has a lot of a higher value. I'd like to get a high value card, and so
trying to solidify that.
I think that's a tough one though because I also need resources to complete these, which that becomes a challenge as well. But I can't put out. I don't have enough money. Here's my biggest.
I did fail to mention that I get another foreign agent also.
Oh, from doing that, yeah. Oh, and those are limited, by the way. So the foreign agents, they're a level 3 power card that give you an extra action like John just did. But there's only 7 of them. There's 4 ways to get them. So one person can get 4, but the other person, it's kind of like 7 Wonders Duel, right? You can only fulfill 7 wonders. What am I going to do? That doesn't really give me many points. And I feel like if I can get a bonus, that might help me a little more. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up here. That will give me that will allow me to get a level 5, actually a level 6 because I've got the trading house here. I'm going to take the newspaper. That's going to give me a foreign agent card as well. Whoopsie, there we go. Because I now have 3 technology cards. I immediately get a level 1 extra power card. So that's my area step. I'm going to take the high bonus area action, which is I'm going to use... I think I'm going to take this one. So this one is going to give me an import token that's immediately flipped over.
Wow.
With the level 6 it does. So this will go on the bottom here. Now I can build a shop or trading house. Normally I think I would do that. I would probably build a shop there. But I also need the money for next round to be able to get. I'd really like to get both of these trading houses out. And so I think I'm going to forego that. So that's going to be the end of my turn.
I mean, with Dean, he definitely has a really good point building. Money engine that he's blocking the spot for me, and that's what I wanted to spend my power 5 here and gain 5 coins so I could at least get one more of these trading houses out, knowing that he's doing a lot. 5 points versus 10 is a heck of a lot in this game. If he gets even one more and I don't get the other one out, then 15 versus 5 is going to be a hard road to hoe. You know what I'm saying?
I don't actually.
Yeah. Well. You should get to knowing.
Hey, I'm going to complete my action. I said I was done with my turn, but I am not going to be because I just realized I forgot you can go to with your foreign agent you can go to
Are you not supposed to put your foreign
you flip it over.
That's right.
Yeah, so
I didn't actually block customs from you then.
That's right. You didn't, did you?
No.
Now I can use this foreign agent for a spot that's blocked. I can do that if I want to. And I think what I'm going to do...
Make sure you write it in the thing so people don't get mad that I did the wrong thing and I just wasn't thinking.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take these 3. And so now I've got 3T. And sorry, this I should have said I wasn't done, but I wasn't. And I'm going to spend 2T and a fish. Bow, 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 bow. Okay? That's going to give me 1 coin. And when I take that coin, I'm also going to be getting points at the end. Now I've got 3 completed orders, which gives me another foreign agent.
Yep.
That I could use immediately, but I'm not going to.
So I am going to use my power 5 then at the church over here. Because I've got 6 already, right off the rizip. The challenge is that I need some of these resources to complete my task. I also really don't have that much coins. I mean, I can give a coin as well. I'm thinking I'm just going to probably just take that 6er right there. I think I am. So I'm going to take this, which isn't worth a ton of points, but does a couple things. I do get another order. And then which I don't necessarily care that much about, but actually that was a pretty good draw for me. So that might not be bad. I've got 3 orders now, so I've got a lot of chances to fulfill orders at the end. But I'm also going to get another foreign agent card because I own 2 or more church cards. So at this point, I have 2 foreign agents in my hand. So I think I'm
on the table, face up, so that everyone knows what he has.
Yeah. So sorry, that's right. My bad. Whatever. Is that even showing on the screen? Enough. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use one right now. Based on I need some silk. The one bad thing about going here that I didn't really like was that I couldn't build another thing. Like I'm not scoring a lot of points that way. So I'm going to hope that I can go and, another I don't know, man. Just give me my silk. I just don't like, I feel like there's some things I have going on pretty good, but I've also I'm not scoring a lot of points. You're getting more points.
So you're done. I don't know. And you're going to be the first player going to the next round, which gives you some more flexibility there. So we'll reset these. This is going to be the last round. Not the church card. I grabbed the church card there. I did not mention this, I don't think, but how many cards? So John and I both have 3 technology cards. If we want to gain any more, it's going to cost us money. So we can spend either $2 or one of the import tokens to get another one, but we have to do that. Just like Yokohama, you can only have less than 4 before you have to start paying the bonus for that. The penalty.
The challenge, and like right off the rip, the winery comes out.
I'm taking a power card because of my tech, by the way. Okay.
Which is 2 points for every church card. Hey, I've got 2 church cards.
John also has this card. Do you want your 4th one?
Give me that.
And we can also spend...
Why did I pick my foreign agent up again?
We can spend money to upgrade our card as well. I'm not going to spend any money. I'm going to upgrade my 1 to a 2.
Oh, wait a second. I had my power 6. I get one of these.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Let's go. Let's battle royale. It's going to be risky for you.
You doing that? All right.
I gained 2 imports. So now, this spot even becomes more contested, but a foreign agent can go to...
That's right.
A spot, so... But, however, Dean has 4. Foreign agent only flips over 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a little tight for you. You making it a little uncomfortable?
No.
You're a little uncomfortable?
I'll be able to flip it. Don't you worry.
Okay, so my next thought is I got to decide real quick whether I want to flip one of these cards over. Power 3 to a power 4 is pretty interesting. Also, I could do the power 2 to a power 3. I haven't done that yet, which could help me get that one thing. But I'm also losing, Dean. I'm out of 2. I've only got 2 coins. I don't like that. I really don't like that. I only have 2 coins.
It's a terrible card to come out at the last of the game. When you upgrade your power card, the cost is free, which is one of my favorite ones if you can get it that first round.
A lot of those are really bad for coming, or not great for coming out. Like once per round, do that. The thing with the church card, that's 4 points. That's not bad. But I could also, it's going to cost me
$2 or an import token.
Yeah, which is worth a point. So is it really worth 3? I don't.
And a power card if you take it right now, I guess.
Yeah,
so that's a lot.
It is a lot. Yep. So what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm actually gonna spend a coin and make it my 2 or 3. Okay. Back to my turn. All right. So what I'm gonna do now is, let me look here. So I've got. Sorry, y'all. Let me just think through this. No, I could have fulfilled this card. But let's just see. I mean, that's a pretty good one. Probably want to. But also could do that. Okay. So I'm actually going to... I'm going to try to fulfill these 2. I'm going to start off by grabbing a little silk. Here we go. Is that anticlimactic?
Maybe a little bit. It's a little challenging. I think part of me really wants to use my postal system just to guarantee I can flip those custom tokens over.
And you know what? I am going to go ahead and fulfill this order.
Okay.
Sorry. So fulfill that, which is that, because I need 2 coins. That, and that. The reason I didn't immediately do it. Whoa there. Was because I have 3 choices here. I'm not going to be able to do all 3, but I think that was the best move for me at the time. So now I get my 2 coins, and I completed an order, so I gain yet a 4th coin.
The problem is I need to do all of those, right? I have to get all of those, which that'll just give me my power right back. So let me stop talking to myself. And I'm going to play... use my postal system again, so I can play any value card. I'm going to put my level 4 plus an extra power card out there. That will give me 5. And so I can flip 4 of these over. There's that, and I'll get my foreign agent.
Okay.
I will not get the last one. There's no chance. I mean, there is a chance, but I just don't want to waste my actions to be able to do that. So I got that, and I get to choose a high power step card. I think I'm going to do this because I don't need fish. I would rather have the power at this point. So this is going to go
I have the
under
power.
here, and I'll just get a level 1 power card there. Somebody needs some coins. There we go. All right, and then the last thing I'm going to do, I do have 6 coins, which is all of my money, unfortunately. But again, I need to get trading houses out there.
15 points.
So I'll do that.
It's a 5.
I can now use a foreign agent, fulfill an order, if I want to. And actually, I think I will. Maybe. Do I want to do that? If I go ahead and do this now, it'll help me to figure out what I'm going to do later. Nope, I'm not going to do it. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
I kind of messed up.
You did?
Yeah.
I am going to...
Yeah.
It's tough, man. These decisions can be pretty tough. I'm going... Yeah. I'm going to go here, gain your coin. And now that I've got 3, I do have to spend 2 coins, or I'm going to go ahead and give up this import token, because it's only worth 1 point at this point if I don't flip it over. I mean, I could flip over 2, which actually, if I flip over 2, that's worth 8 points. Never mind. No, I'm not doing that. I'm giving up 2 coins, but I'm gaining 2 coins back. I've got to figure that part out. Okay, and I'm going to grab that winery.
What's that one? 2 points for what?
For every church card. I mean, it's worth 4 points right now.
Yeah.
So it's not, I mean, it's fine. It's just nothing crazy, though.
All right, you're done?
Yep.
6. Ooh, I don't know what to do right now. A bit of a loss here.
I've messed myself up bad. Oh, no. I don't know what to do now.
This is not very many points. I'll go ahead and say that. I thought I was going to have enough to complete that one, and I don't know if I will or not. So I could. Now, John, what is your value for your tech cards? You've got, do you have more than 11?
I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, so something for me to think about. Do I want John to just go in there and take another one to take the lead on that? He might not even care about that at all. I don't know.
What's the difference in points on that?
6 points. So it's 6 and 0.
Yeah.
But he does have the lead in church, and I figured there's no way I'm going to catch him on that. So I've just done away with that thinking. I've already used... Ooh, this is really, really tough.
The end of this game is going to go really poorly for me. I'm afraid.
All right. I need the money is what I need more than anything right now. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend my 2 and 2 and then an extra 2 power on there. That's going to give me what did I say? 4? 5. That would only give me 6, wouldn't it? Ooh, I did not think that through very well. Now John knows what I want. Yeah, I did not plan that out very well, did I? Sorry, I have to take that back. Even though John might now go there because he knows that I might need that. Goodness gracious, this is a challenge. I don't really need that much else, I guess. I could use that. And then Act 3, 4, just take that. This is quite the challenge. Nope, I can't use that. Yeah, sorry.
Boy.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this.
So I could do. Or I could do.
It's on that. Yep. I'll take 4. So that's gonna be a total of 4 power, which gives me $4. I'm sorry. That's a total of 5 power. I forgot my trading house is right there. So a total of 5 power, which is going to give me 5 yen. And then I'll get an additional coin for my trading house being there. And then I'll be able to take one of these cards as well. Ooh, this is a little bit of a challenge now. I think I'm actually going to take this one. This is going to be a fish. But I could use the power card too. No, I'm going to do this one. Yeah, I'll take the 2 fish. And that will be my turn.
Okay, I'm going to use... Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go here. Grab that. And that's it.
Okay. I've got a Power 2 card that I have no clue what I'm going to do with it. I can go here and swap things out, I guess. I can go. I can go there and swap some things out. I can go up here, but I don't want to spend the money. I don't think so, man.
Yeah, but you have right now way more houses out. That's a 10-point difference. And on top of that, you have so many more of those flipped over. But I don't know. It's close.
Do I want to? I can take a chance if I want to be able to just get a card that I might be able to fulfill. But I don't have many resources. Sorry, this might take me a minute. I probably should have taken that extra power, but oh well. That's okay. I'm going to... I could sell those. What do I need here?
How many points are coins and stuff worth at the end of the game?
So coins are going to be 2... Every 2 coins are going to be worth a point.
And then the
3
resources.
3, yeah. I really have no clue what I'm going to do. I have to hold on to my coins, so I don't necessarily want to go up there to the laboratory. So my only options right now, copper, but that does me no good because I can't afford copper. I can go to the fishing grounds, get resources. I can go to the port, go here, and that's just going to potentially give me a card that I can keep. So I think I will. I mean, I don't really have many options. I can go to Chinatown and swap things out, but I'm not going to. Yep. So I'm going to look at 2 and I get to keep 1.
Oh, shoot. I miscalculated. Oh,
and I won't
darn.
I won't be able to keep that anyway.
How did I miscalculate that? That's the end of the game. Am I dumb or just stupid? Which one?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to do that, which is gonna hurt me. I think. I mean, it's gonna hurt me for sure. Okay, whatever. All right, I'm going over to the church with my power 5 plus this is gonna be a power 6. I am gonna gain a coin for that. Then I'm gonna do a power 7, a power 8, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah.
To gain this 12-pointer. And then on top of that, I'm going to gain 2 points at the end of the game for it. Then
That's a lot of points. A lot.
Well, let me do this one more thing. And see, I thought that I had 10 there, which is really awesome. So I need to use my foreign agent because thought I could flip over 2 more of these, which would that's another 8 points instead of, whatever. But I'll use my foreign agent to flip over the 1 import token because I have one of those left. So it really stinks that that Dean has 5 and I only have 3 of those flipped over, and he has that. But I got a lot of church points that he doesn't have.
A lot of church points. Now, you getting that bonus helps too, but I'll get the bonus for this.
Yeah.
And I think I probably have more completed orders. Maybe not. Maybe not. What is this card?
One that you ignored?
No, this is one I completed. Sorry about that. I had 4. I just put them there. The camera will show that I'm correct on that. I think I did take. Yeah, I did. I took my power card on that. All right. So for my last turn, I'm going to go up here.
Hold up a second. We have 3 of those foreign agents. I have 3 technology cards. I have 3 order cards. I have 2 flipped imports.
I can't get it anyway. It's impossible. So
okay. Well, let me see what I might want to do with this. That's my bad. I think I failed.
You also, I don't know if you care about this, John, but you will. I think you get a point for those if you don't use them, but maybe not. Actually, maybe not. That might not be correct.
Okay.
That's in the other game. That's in Yokohama. Yeah, no points.
Oh, I'm sorry. Also, because I did a power 6 action, I get one of these. And at this point, I might as well take as many coins as possible. So I'll get 3 coins for that.
You throw it over there. That's not how things are done in this game.
I don't know why I didn't just take a 3 coin. So right now I have, and what I hate is that I wasn't able to get rid of that other trading house, but I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yen. And I can't place a building on that, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, it's only a power 3 anyway. So
yeah, and so how those work with the foreign agents, you can't place, but also if you took the action here, you could not take a coin.
Yeah. So I'm giving Dean a coin, but I'm just gonna use it for some more coins. So you get a coin, Dean, and grab 3 more yen because that's gonna be worth. I actually had a 1.5, so it's actually gonna be 2 points for me at the end of the game.
You know
what? Hold up. Time out. Give me that. Put that coin back.
Okay.
I could go up there and grab that 1 technology because I'm beating. It's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9. I'm gonna do that and force him to not do what he wants to do or get another technology instead of getting those 2 points. We'll see. We'll see if this ended the game. If this was smart or not. I'm just going to this would be the safer bet for me. Just so you know what, I'll take a couple points. When upgrading, cards are free. When you gain a copper, gain another copper. Absolutely meaningless to me, except for
beating me.
The challenge also becomes I'm going to have to give up 2 more coins to get that. Because I've already got 4 of these things. Oh, but I'm going to do it.
Okay.
And try to beat you. You don't care, do you? You're
no.
Gonna get one anyways.
I've got 2 foreign agent cards, so it doesn't matter to me. I can go back up there and take that. I don't need So there we go. But there you go. You spent money, so that helps me. And you didn't give me a coin, so that's good too.
Actually, when I get a technology, I gain 2 coins.
Oh, there you go. So that is a benefit for you.
But overall, I could have done something different. But I'm going to force you to do it. How about that?
All right, I'm going to go over here. Yeah, it's not a bad move because you do force me. You're right. And honestly, I didn't necessarily want to do that. I do want to build a trading house over there, but I didn't necessarily want to use that. So that's first going to give me 3 of copper. 3 of the coppers. All right.
Kappa. Come in here, Kappa.
And I'm going to then do the high power step, which I'm going to... Let's see what we got here, John. Maybe an import token.
Good.
Copper. Copper trade-in is... pretty good though. I can get basically a point per copper if I can take this spot, which
true.
I think I can. So do I want the copper? I don't really need the power because I could use it with my 3. Yeah, so I'm not really worried about getting that and that. So I am going to take this. It's just going to be 1 extra copper.
Kappa.
This one will go to the discard pile. Flip this over, even though it's not going to matter at this point. All right. Do I have... Yep. I thought I had another order, but I guess I did not.
Remember when we played Yokohama the other day? And we didn't even talk about how our records are 4-4, did we?
I'm still playing my turn. Earlier? So I'm going to flip that over. I'm going to take a... I should have done this first. Eh?
So he's going to win. Okay.
But you have to do your... actually, you can do that anytime. So technically, I would have grabbed another copper, but it doesn't matter. Oh, I didn't fulfill this order. So that's going to be 2 and a fish. Okay. And when I do that, that's going to just give me a coin, give me some points. I flipped my foreign agent over, so I took that. And now I do have another foreign agent, and I can just swap out. If I do here, I can do 3, which would let me trade that in for basically 5 coins, which would be 2 points plus... Oh, sorry. Before I do any of that, before I take my free actions, I did a high power step. I was going to build my... trading shop over here. There we go. 3, 4,
that
5,
stinks.
6, 7.
Why is there a lot of money? Who did that? Me?
Probably. All right, and then finally, I do have one more free action for my foreign.
Of course,
agent.
you basically gave up 2 points to get 5, so it wasn't that powerful.
Yeah,
I mean, it was still good though.
It wasn't. It wasn't. I mean, honestly, like it helps me to get those 3 extra points, but I still think you got too many points on the church up there.
I mean, but that 12 is totally null and void because of this. Just FYI.
All right, that's just 1 point to be able to do that. That's not worth it. So I am going to flip over this foreign agent and do something.
What's going to make you probably win the game is that you got all your trading houses out and they're worth 3 points apiece. So
I'm going to take some orders. I'm going to take a chance instead of taking the points. How about that?
Chance on me.
Because that's the kind of guy I am, John. Is it 3 cards I get?
I took a chance.
I only get to keep 1. But I have 2 copper, so I'm hoping. I don't have it. I don't have it. I could have got free 2 points, right?
Okay, if you lose by 2 points, then we're just going to laugh.
I don't think I will. I think I lost by a lot more than that.
No, you won. Dude, you get 3 points per trading house.
Yeah, you have too many points on the church, I think.
No, I don't. I don't have that many points on the church.
Let's flip this over.
Okay.
I mean, not flip it over, but we'll start this off. Okay, so who are we going to do? We'll do John on the blue and Dean on the red.
And then when you show it, put it on the screen.
Not you sitting on this side, yeah. Okay, let me just move these high power bonus cards out of here. Okay, so the first thing are going to be our bonus points that we get. So the points that you get from your bonus cards, which mine is not a lot. 5.
You got more than me.
Oh, whoops, yeah. Yeah.
I got 14. What'd you get?
14, yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay. That's good.
Yeah. Mine were really low, which oftentimes to complete a lot, you're going to have to do that. But the bonus, I do get the bonus, and you do not.
14 to 14.
Technology?
Yeah, no, that's the problem. 6 points. I mean,
well, first you do your points that you get from your technology. So
okay.
I've got 12 points from that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't come back with you on that because I got 6, 7, 8, 9. So only got 9.
How many points you get from your technology cards?
9.
Oh, that's from that. Okay, so 9.
6 points for the church and 3 points for the
9.
orders.
You get a lot of points from the church, John.
It's not that much.
Mitch? It's not that much.
It's not that much.
All right, this what's that symbol? I forgot. That's a church. That is
the church.
So church points from the church that you get, not your bonus, because you'll.
19.
19.
Yes.
Why doesn't it have the bonus for the church? You get a bonus for the church, don't you? Isn't that what we read?
Yeah. You told me that we did.
I read it directly from the book to you earlier. So, no, it's just church point cards. You get no bonus on that.
I wouldn't have done that! Oh, come on! Are you kidding me?
That'll mess it up. I thought for sure.
Oh,
but I read it all out loud for us. We just assumed that that's what it was. Right? Nothing. I'll give you your 6 bonus
That's
points.
ridiculous.
Because you get it from the other game, don't you?
Yes.
Yep. All right. Sorry. People have been watching this like, no, John, don't listen to him. You don't get points from that.
Like, that's what...
I read it directly from the book for both of us. There we go.
I don't listen to what you read.
1 point for your shops. I have 0.
But I believe in you.
I mean, yeah. Just
one big point.
For your trading house, I'm
5 to 20.
20.
See, that's what I'm talking about right
5,
there.
all right. Imports.
That's where you beat me as well.
So the unflipped ones, neither one of us have any. And then the flipped over ones are going to be 4 points apiece.
12.
So that's going to be 20. 12. Wouldn't have made a difference, would it have? I get 0 points for my coins. You get a lot.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 points.
3 points. I'm going to get 1 point on that. All right, grab a calculator and add those up. And I'm going to give you a 6-point bonus on this, John. Is it going to matter?
Look at that.
Where's my phone?
You're already bragging over there about it.
Where's my phone?
I'll just do yours.
Okay. Oh, it's over there. Okay.
79.
Here we were thinking that the whole time, though, John.
I mean, the whole time.
And I literally read it before just so that we wouldn't make mistakes. So it's not that I was telling him a lie.
63.
63.
So it wouldn't have mattered.
63.
I told you. He always acts like he's like, oh, no, you've got the game won. And then he beats me bad.
You just played poorly.
5 games to 4 games.
5 games to 4 games.
Dang it.
Okay, so Dan Palmer, before you comment on this video, because he might. John, did I not, for the record, did I not read from the back of the rule book all of the point scoring conditions?
We had to
You're under
record
oath.
this, by the way, and you slipped up in the other one and said the church. Because you knew the whole time, your whole game was to entice me to go to the church, and then, dun, 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 go, oh, yeah, you don't get points for the church bonus.
That's right.
It's irrelevant.
You do in Yokohama. That's what confuses, right?
That's right. You whipped me anyways. I hate this game.
Art and components? You want to talk about that? Why don't you talk about it since you're so jolly?
Well,
right
I mean, honestly, like for reals, like this is deluxe. It's fantastic. Linen finish on the cards, metal coins,
Screen
all
printed
these.
on the...
This board is really nice and thick. I mean, this is really neat that this came with the game.
Yeah,
it's just neat.
It is. Yeah, I'm with you. I would rather
it.
have this than have paper.
The art's really great. I like the art in Yokohama and Yokohama Duel. I have none complaints. Tasty Mistral knocked it out of the park. Now, it did take them a while to get to you.
Let me add a couple other things. When it
finally got there, it was good.
We'll talk about that in the final thoughts. All right. With the board, this is huge because if I mentioned this at the beginning, but if you flip the board over, you can play across from the table. I love that. That's a really nice touch. And again, I don't know what's deluxe and what's not deluxe in here.
I do like that.
But the gloss finish and like spot gloss finish on here in certain areas, I think is just a really nice touch. I think it adds to it. One complaint, it's not really a complaint. In fact, this might even be a praise, but in the box you have 4 meeples.
You do that a lot.
For each
You'll be
player.
like, this is not a complaint, but this is actually a good thing.
Well, okay, I'll
mention
mention it as a complaint. If the board was big enough for you to put your cards into a spot specifically for cards, that would be really nice. I would like that a lot.
But they're trying to keep it small.
Yeah, they're trying to keep it small because, again, especially for the laboratory and for the port, it's nice to be able to see this stuff on there. Now, the box, again, I don't know if this is deluxe or Kickstarter or what, but it came with 4 little meeples that I'm guessing doesn't say anything in the rule book, but you can just place those in there and then like discard your power card or something like that, right? So I'm guessing that's what these are, but it doesn't mention them. So kind of a complaint, but it's not like a huge complaint.
It probably does, and you just missed it, and everyone's gonna get mad at you.
Just like the church thing.
Yeah. There's a lot of people that hate you. I'm not one of them, though.
I don't care. I would.
Yeah, you're much better in Yokohama Duel than I am.
Yokohama too?
I think so. Yeah. You're just
okay.
You're a little bit better. Okay, gameplay. All right, so let's talk about the gameplay.
You won the first game of this, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. But you beat me in Yokohama in this back-to-back. So anyway, gameplay. Okay, the most interesting part about this, because, I mean, we have to talk about this in Yokohama Duel,
absolutely,
right?
Yeah.
I mean, Yokohama and Yokohama Duel, is the way that the cards play versus the way that you drop off the assistants. Mm-hmm. I like the way the cards play in this. Mm-hmm. I prefer Yokohama the way the assistants go out on the board, though. Yeah. That's a preference for me. But it is interesting that you have these cards and you have to make those grueling decisions of if Dean goes to the fishing ground, I can't go there this round. So do I want to just place 1, but it's only going to get me 1 fish? Mm-hmm. Versus waiting and pushing my luck, and maybe next round I really need 2. But if Dean goes there, then I'm blocked till the next round. There's only 4 rounds.
That's right. Yeah.
But on the other piece to that is when you start getting the foreign agents that come out, it kind of loosens the game up a little bit as well.
Yeah, it definitely does. It definitely does because again, you can take those spots that have already been taken.
But it's fun. And then the last thing I'll say before you go is that I like how you can upgrade the cards. It's kind of like you're building a little bit of an engine of that. Like that's fun at the end of the round to kind of debate on how much money you want to save to upgrade cards. I like that.
Yeah. I would say there's a lot of similarities to this, obviously, but
a ton.
But some of the things that this game changes, I really like, and it does streamline it. So, like you talked about, the worker placement, is streamlined in this game, but there's still lots of opportunities to build those up, and I think that's really cool. It's easier to just place a card or to place a worker than to have to do any of that other stuff. And that shaves down. John might disagree with me on this because this is a shorter game if you're playing and not talking through. So if we did a full playthrough of regular Yokohama, I think it would have taken us longer had we been talking through the game.
I would maybe 10 or 15 minutes, maybe.
I think it's shorter than that. I think this is shorter than that when you're playing optimally. Yeah. All right. I don't even know what the box is. I guess we could go up in that. That says 45. Yokohama. We actually have it in here. Says on the box 90. So half the time if you're playing optimally, and
I really don't think it's half the time. You can't say right.
Well, yes. I think
you think you can literally play this in half the time?
I think you can play this in 45 minutes, and I think in a 2-player Yokohama game you can play it in a little over an hour, but that's not always going to happen that way. But here's the thing.
Because we have to compare times if we're going to do 2-player versus 2-player.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess so. Yeah, so that would be the case. Now, which would still be 20, I would say 40 minutes difference. 30 to 40 minutes difference, I would say. I'll be done.
30 at the most is what my thought is. We're
going
to throw blows, but I don't think so. 30, I think it's more like 15. They're going to be irritated by it.
The box is half the time. But okay.
Because there's more than 2 players.
What this game does in a 2-player game that Yokohama doesn't do is it tightens up the board, right? Sure. So Yokohama in itself has a lot of player interaction with the assistants. If you place them on a president, you have to pay money. Yeah. If your president moves through an assistant, you have to pay money. So there's a ton of that player interaction, but there's not a lot of the player interaction in a 2-player game. There can be, depending on how you play, but like our last game that we played of it, we avoided each other pretty well. I think maybe once or twice in the whole game that we paid money. In a 4-player game, that's totally different. But what this game does is it only gives you enough spots pretty much to be able to place all your cards. It adds the port and laboratory to open that up a little bit more, but it really makes the game that much tighter. Sure. And so I think this game plays tighter than Yokohama does at a 2-player
game. Yeah, and you would think, if you follow us, that I would like that better. Because I usually like those tighter worker placement, like blocking worker placement spots. And I do like that in this game. Mm-hmm. But I just really like how Yokohama, those decisions of do I want to put 2 guys on or gals on this spot or go 1, 2, 3, and how you kind of feel like you're building a little bit of an engine, and it feels really satisfying when you go boom, powers 5 action or 6 action or whatever, because you've been placing the people around. And I like those decisions in Yokohama about that. Here, I do like the way the cards play. I like the way it blocks. I just prefer the way Yokohama, the original, does.
That's right.
Do you?
I overall yes, okay. I would say that, but I actually in a 2-player game I prefer this. I think. And it's not because of the play of it, it's because of the tightness. I like having it.
I got it.
Tighter.
I got you.
There's a lot more interaction in this. Now, when you're talking about the church cards, you're talking about technology cards, the orders, all that plays
so similar.
Pretty much the same, right? Yeah. I mean, other than the way that you're placing your workers out there, a lot of it plays a lot the same, and in the score, you have lots of ways to score at the end of this game. This is a personal preference. I usually like to know where I'm at in a game. Like everything in this game is in game. You don't know what the score is fully until the end of the game. And I prefer that in Yokohama that you're kind of.
But it helps you with your strategy of being like, I'm losing, and like I can't quite move it until
I think I'm losing every game. We both do though. I think we both think that we're losing every game. But the similarities are completely obvious. I
mean, you have the same. And for those who haven't played Yokohama, we are talking a little bit about that, but I think we need to, because I think most people that are looking at this game probably have played Yokohama.
That might be right. Yeah.
The majority, maybe not most. But I mean, we literally have the same spots. I mean, this is different. So that's something that's different, flipping these over. And I like that part of the game. I do like that. I think that these are so much more important in this game. And I think that that's really fun. So I think that was a really nice improvement to it. But all the rest, I mean, you're literally going to the same spots. Now, you're going to have this Power 5 bonus, 6, Power 7 bonus thing.
I love this. That's one of my favorite things.
That's better as well. So to me, I see those as being the two improvements that I quite like. Besides that, you have these cards that play a little different in some of that, which is just slightly different. But the rest, I mean, it is really similar. The differences really are the card play, and it's a little bit shorter of a game.
Yeah. So I prefer the foreign agents in this game, I think. I prefer the way that you get them in the other game. So, like, you're matching up pairs. I think that's interesting. Instead of just, like, meeting
the
these
in-game
objectives.
scoring is better with the where you're matching up pairs to get foreign agents in Yokohama. But then if you have different ones, you get more points.
That's right.
That's more interesting.
But specifically with the foreign agents, I like that you already have the 3 built-in power. Whereas Yokohama, you actually have to have the power out on the board to be able to use that foreign agent. So what happens for me is in regular Yokohama, I often end up having foreign agents left over at the end of the game because I haven't been able to use them.
Because you're not playing good.
The other thing
and you beat me, so that must tell not much about myself.
The other thing that is better and worse in this game, so the technology cards. Technology cards, you only have 20 in this game. And you're going to see them every game. I wish that there were more, maybe like a small expansion. I mean, more church cards and more of these would be really nice. You have 3 leftover church cards that are in the box that you don't use, and they'll mix and match however. But the thing I like about the technology cards is that even though there's not as many, you see all of them every game. Like you see more. So like in Yokohama, you're constantly like flipping over and sliding over. You're not completely resetting the board like you are in this. And I like that. I think I prefer that in this. But again, I wish there were more like in Yokohama.
Yep. Let's go final thoughts, huh?
All right. You go for it.
I'll go first. All right, so final thoughts. I like the way the cards play in this game. I like the way that you can upgrade the cards. I like over Yokohama. I like the improvement of this import. I like this import section. Also like this Power 5, 6, and 7 section better than just getting one, token or whatever. Because that's a lot more interesting decisions. Should I wait and do the Power 6 because I'm going to get to flip over one and get an import instead of in Yokohama you just get one import
right.
Potentially, or what the resource that's on there. I like that about the game a lot. And this is a fun game. Like, this is a great game. I enjoy Yokohama Duel. It's a fun game. But I'm going to say the same thing, and Dean will disagree with me on this. I'm going to say I get a lot of the same feels as I do when I play Castles of Burgundy, the card game, in the sense of I think Castles of Burgundy, in the sense of I think it's a very good game. I would just rather play Castles of Burgundy. Like, there's a lot of card games that I don't think are really that good. I think this is really good, and it's not a card game of it, but I think this is a really good implementation of it. But I feel like it's just really similar. Like, the places are the same. Everything is so similar, and I like the way you move your guys and gals around, the assistants around in Yokohama better. I like some of the in-game things better. And so this is one of those that I'm just going to say, I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Mm-hmm. I like it. I'm usually willing to play it. If Dean wants to play it, absolutely. This is a really fun game. But I'm not going to suggest it because I'd rather just play Yokohama.
Mm-hmm. So you would say, if you got Yokohama, do you need it?
I absolutely have no desire to buy this. Yeah. Like, and even though it's a really good game, like I think it is. And if you don't have Yokohama and you've watched this and you want a good 2-player game, buy this game. This is really good.
Yeah.
If you're looking for it, unless you want to just go get the original Yokohama and try that. But if you're looking for like specific 2-player games, yeah. But you would disagree, I think.
To an extent, yeah. No, not fully. So
7 out of 10.
Yeah, 7 out of 10 for John. I think if you were, you don't have any Yokohama at all, and you are a 2-player and you like a tighter experience, I would recommend this even over Yokohama, I think. If you know that you're only ever going to play 2 players, and that is because I believe...
not to me, but I get it.
The tightness of this is... which is weird, again, because this is something
usually that
you like better, but the tightness in this, I think, is a lot better done. It's designed for a 2-player experience, so it needs to be tighter, and I like that. So I prefer this in that setting. Now, I prefer Yokohama better. I like the placing of the assistants down. I like, all of the things that we've already mentioned better in Yokohama. But there are some things I do like better in Yokohama Duel. I'm going to give this an 8. Now, there are some caveats with this. Like, an 8 is something like if John says, let's play Yokohama Duel, I will play it every time. I will not turn it down. And in fact, I will suggest this because I think it's really, really fun. Now, Yokohama is a top 50 game for me, a game that I absolutely love. Will, long term, am I going to hold on to this game? Time will tell because, again, if I'm only playing Yokohama at 3 and 4 players, which, again, I prefer to play Yokohama at that higher player count.
Sure.
But if I know somebody who really likes Yokohama, I will suggest this every time over Yokohama for a 2-player experience, I think. And that's just a personal thing. So would I recommend it in the setting that I mentioned? But I would always recommend Yokohama over this in any other setting. I think Yokohama was like an 8.5 for me. But had this been the first one that I played and Yokohama wasn't available, I would still feel the same, but I think I would, we might have a fonder feeling for this. Like our scores would probably be higher because we didn't have the experience of the other one.
It's it's a really good game. Yeah. But it's a little too similar for me.
Yep. And I get that. I totally get that. Now, the difference with Castles of Burgundy, the card game, there's not a scenario that I can think that I would rather play Castles of Burgundy, the card game. That's the biggest difference I feel like. This I would prefer this at 2.
Yeah.
So that's the big difference.
I would maybe prefer. I don't know.
Yeah.
I always want to play Yokohama over this, I think.
Yeah.
But if you want to play this, I'll play it with you.
Yeah. I totally get that.
I like it.
And it's 7 times.
I had a really great time getting whipped.
Now, I can't go into my final thoughts without mentioning this, but I did kickstart this, and there's like some glaring issues with Tasty Mistral Games when it came to the distribution of the games to the backers. I mean, it took a lot longer. And a lot of companies had the COVID issue going on, but I don't think that could have played that much of an issue in how long it took to get to the backers. There was not enough communication for the backers. So will I back another TMG game? Probably not, honestly, unless it's something that I really, really want. It was fulfilled. It's beautiful. It's great, but I just didn't feel good about some of the practices that happened during the campaign. But I love TMG games on the flip side of that, so who knows?
It's true.
But that's just my final thoughts on that piece of it. 8 from me, 7 from John. Tell people how they can get in touch with us.
If you're enjoying our channel, we would love for you to subscribe to it. Go to MeepleTownGames.com to check out all of our stuff. We're at MeepleTown Games on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and we're Board Game Geek Guild 3407.
Thanks for coming down to Meepletown. Thanks for joining us, and be sure to follow us on Twitter at Meepletown Games. And connect with us on the Meepletown Guild number 3407, at BoardGameGeek.com. And also subscribe to our podcast and YouTube channel. And until next time, thanks for coming down to Meepletown.